Really? I mean, really? For reals? Are you sure? Okay then. Hi Nickey, how you going today? I am freezing. It is cold today. Like, I am wearing my jacket because I usually don't wear a jacket on camera, but today I am because it is freezing and I can't help it. So yeah, this is the offensive, where you can be as offensive as you want or slash need to be, but don't be an asshole about it. Oh yeah, I know you are. I can see that you just right. Anyway, so I don't have much to talk about today. I really don't. There's not much in the news or much around that I have to talk about, but I do have to recap from last week. Last week I talked about plastic bags being a thing being gone out of the stores that we go to, and that they're getting rid of plastic bags and now we have to take our own bags. But I also talked about the fact that some people, like pensioners and Centrelink people and people who just cannot afford bags and get government money, cannot afford to buy these bags, and that it was ridiculous. We even had to pay 15 cents. What if a person who is watching their food bills and grocery bills cannot afford the 15 cents? What if that 15 cents was a can of tuna? Or that 15 cents was an extra peanut in a bag of peanuts? Or what if that was a sachet of cheese sauce? You're taking that away from somebody. Something that cheap, and you're taking that away from somebody. You know? It's not fair. So the fact that right now Woolworths has done a great turnaround by using their bags and saying that their 15 centers are now free for 10 days. They're making those bags free. I think they should get everyone a refund, but that'll be a really freaking admin hassle. But no, they're not. They're actually going to give these plastic reusable bags, I say that because I don't think they are, reusable bags for free instead of being 15 cents. So they heard me. Well done, Woolies, but make them free always. For people who can't fucking afford a bag always. What if the people who buy those reusable bags, they die, like those bags die, and then the people go back and they have no bags left because their bags died? What then, Woolies? What then? So, you know, I think the fact that you still have to pay 15 cents is disgusting. And if they want people to have bags, give them away. Not the Hessian ones. You have to pay for the fancy ones, I get it. But for the non-fancy plastic reusables, let people have them for free, you cheapskate mofos. Seriously, I can't deal with this. It's just my mind, you know. I'm lucky because I've been storing up my bags for the longest time, and I have my own. Like, my family has theirs and I have mine, so, you know, and I get upset when my parents want to go, I've got an extra. I'm like, no, you could not touch my bags. Like, I am upset with you. So I always have my own stack of bags, and I'm glad if one breaks, you know, I go and steal one from my parents. So it's all good. But because sharing is caring. But you know, I have my own. I have my own set of bags. I'm glad that I have my own set of bags. I'm glad I've been storing them up for at least almost 2 years. And if I didn't have them, I would be really screwed if I didn't have my own Woolies bags, or my own Coles bags, or my own Aldi bags, or whatever. I have my own freezer bag, but not only a freezer bag, I also have my canvas bags and my material bags, which I like. Now, a woman turned around who was a nurse on Facebook, turned around and said, I'm a germaphobe. Did you know that if you're using your bags constantly for food, and that food is going in those bags, and because they're made of material, they are collecting germs, and then, you know, you're not washing them or anything. It's like, I don't care. As long as I got bags to put my food in, I'm happy. But when a germaphobe turns around and says, oh, I'll go to Kmart, get one of them flexi buckets and put my shopping in a flexi bucket, and then that way I can wash it out later, it's like, how does that help me? I'm someone who gets on a bus. I don't have a car. I walk everywhere. I get little bits of shopping at a time. I, you know, get on a bus to get home with my said groceries, and then I have to walk home from my bus to my house. You know, how does that help me? I'd love to find someone who knows how to help me, because the reason I've also just stored up my bags is because I find that material bags hold more. They hold the integrity of what I've got inside there, and I, you know that the bags aren't going to snap, because plastic bags, they snap on the way home, or if you drag them on the ground, they've got a hole, it leaves all your crap everywhere. But with material ones, never have. So I'd like to know how in the hell, for me, someone like me, other than a granny trolley, what can I do to bring home my groceries and know that it's healthy for me? You know, what do I do? So thank you, Gemophobe, for putting that question in my head and me frustrated as to find a reason why, or what I'm gonna do. Okay, next on the agenda, the only thing as well I want to talk about, no, it's not Donald Trump for a change. Shock, horror. That guy's always going to be an asshole, so I'm going to leave them alone for a while. Fact of the matter being, I know you guys are getting tired of it, and I get tired of it, especially on the Philip DeFranco show. As soon as he has something about Trump, thank God he leaves it to the last story, because after a while, like, I like re-watching his show, but thank God he leaves Trump to the last minute, because then I can just switch it off and know that I'm not missing anything. Simple enough. So I won't do that to you guys. The other thing, as I said, I want to talk about today, instead of Trump, I want to talk about kittens. Yes, kittens are furry, beautiful, lovely cats. Cats are wonderful, you know. If you got one, you know the joy. I call my cat the little asshole because he can be. His demeanor is pat me, and I'll bite you. I don't know why he likes to bite, but he likes to play, and he chucks tantrums all the time by throwing things off the table, throwing things off our bench, our kitchen bench. He likes to throw things with his little paw. He just flings things off and doesn't care. But we love him. We love Monty. That's his name. Monty, the Russian blue. He's a gorgeous cat, but he's a pain in the ass sometimes. I just want to sometimes kick him across the room, and so I call him the little grey football. And when he wants food, I say, "Has the football been fed?" So, you know, I don't kick him across the room. That would be cruel, but I really want to sometimes, because I drop kick him across the room because he's just a pain in my side sometimes. We feed him, but the way he wants to be fed is annoyingly. So yeah, instead of just going, meow, I'm hungry, that's fine, I can go do that. Instead, he's like, I want to be fed, 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 like by meowing around my feet, or coming and laying on my computer when he wants to be fed right now, even though it's not time to him to be fed. So yeah, but context ahead, I love my cat. I think he's awesome. He's my cat. I love him to death, and I'd like to pick him up and give him a pat, you know? Love my cat. But I heard a story not long ago this week, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday I was reading this, that a man decided that it would be great for him to dispose of his kittens by dropping one by one on a highway. Kittens on a highway. I'm sorry, but you're a douchebag. You're an asshole. You're a garbage person. And I don't want to know you. You son of a bitch, you should go to hell, you sick mofo. Oh my god. Like, why in the hell would you do that to cats? Oh yeah, no, we'll go along the highway, we'll just drop off every furball as we go, and that'll get rid of our problem. No, not one, you sick, perverted son of a bitch. I hate when some people do horrible things to cats. Cats are wonderful creatures. Yes, they can be stuck up. Yes, they can be annoying. Yes, they can be horrible. But you know what? I love my cats. Cats are great, and They're cute, they're furry, and they're wonderful. So yeah, I heard that and saw it in the news. I just wanted to vomit because it was just a wrong thing to do. Yeah, but on the theme of animals and talking about garbage people, here is another one. I failed to find her name. I'll fail to figure out her name. I don't know what her name is or her YouTube channel, but you will you can Google her and you'll probably find her because of what she does. A lot of other YouTubers have already spoken about this girl. I think H3H3 has also talked about this as well. I'm not too sure. But this week, this one made me want to vomit even further and made me sick. There was a girl on YouTube this week who decided to make videos. We thought at first she was a troll. She is not a troll. She is actually sitting there and talking about the fact that she does weird things with her dog. And when I say weird things, I don't know if I can say this without feeling like I'm wanting to vomit in my mouth. But she tells you how to have sex with your dog. Not just like oral sex. I mean like, you know, doodle and vagina stuff, you know, with your dog. Now, I think it's wrong, for a start, because you're doing something to an animal that's against their will. Sure, she says like it's in their nature to be all inquisitive and be up in your personal space. Yes, that's true. Animal does come into you and smell your scent and know who you are, and yes, they do smell you at your crutch because that's how they greet other creatures, into crutches and butts. That's how they smell, and they know each other and stuff. And of course, I think like doing that to the human is great, even though you shove them away from your crutch and go no. And you tell them no, and then you know, sometimes my dog likes to rest her head on my knee. I'm fine with that. You know, that's her saying, pet me. And so I do that with my dog, which I have two. That's my big dog though. But the fact that this girl, she has a German Shepherd, by the way. She has shown her dog in her previous vlogs about this issue, which I hope to God she gets taken off YouTube talking about sexual bestiality things with her dog. I'm not going to detail what she does and what more things she does with her dog and how she talks sexually and explicitly about having sex with her dog. But when I saw this on YouTube this week, because I work with a dog organization, I think this is why it came up in my feed, because we talk about dogs all day long. And so this made me very sick and very ill, because the way I see animals are animals who, you know, are trained, well-mannered, well-respected, really cool animals who treat people for, you know, for certain disorders, or make people who are sad, or people who just need a pick-me-up, or people who are sick who just need a smile. And that's how I see dogs. And I also see dogs that people who own dogs who, you know, love and cherish their fur children like myself. And I love they're like my first sisters basically, because they belong to my parents, but I love my dogs. They're pretty much my first sisters, and I love them to death. And if any of them died, I would be very sad. Because I'm just a lover of animals. Animals to me are just wonderful. Like, I love all types of animals. And I've, you know, been in my family which we've had many types of different types of animals. And, you know, for this girl just to be all about bestiality and being okay with it, and, you know, being dog sexual with her dog, it's like, you're doing this against this dog's will. You know, you didn't ask this dog, hey, you know, do you want to have sex? No, she just does it against this dog's will. And two, did you know dogs have the capability of being gay? Yeah, dogs have the capability of being gay. And knowing that sometimes they don't want to, male dogs want to copulate with male dogs, and female dogs want to copulate with female dogs. Bet you didn't know that. But it's true. And the fact that she does is, how does she not know that her dog is gay? How does she not know? Like, seriously? Her dog could be gay. And she could be going up against that dog and doing those things. Now, telling you, this is like really, really wrong, and making me just, even just thinking about it's making my stomach churn, like literally. But the fact of the matter is, it's wrong. Wrong, 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 bestiality, wrong, wrong, wrong. And if she did it here in Australia, she'd be arrested. You know, having sex with your pet is wrong. All kinds of wrong. And even if you think or see porn where, you know, there's bestiality happening with animals, you're wrong on the heado magneto. Like, seriously? There goes my phone. But seriously, please look after your pet. Please love your pet, but don't love your pet to the point you're physical with them. Don't take them to bed and get them to lick your penis or lick your vajayjay. Like, seriously, do not do that. That is just super wrong and super, oh my god, don't ever do that. It's ridiculous, it's disgusting, and you're wrong. Alright? I just wanted to point that out. I don't want to remember this girl's name because the fact she's, like, anyone who's shit to me, I never remember their name because I never want to remember the assholes of the world because they have no billing in my life. They are a nobody to me. And I don't wish them to be anybody to me because as soon as they become somebody, I just want to beat the shit out of them. So, you know, and I don't want to give them credence in my life. I'd rather have good people, positivity in my life instead of the negative bullshit that is in our lives currently. So, to that girl who gives advice to everyone on YouTube about being sexual with pets, you're fucking screwed in the head. Get some fucking help. If you have a sex problem, go find a guy. If not, go find a therapist for sex therapy. Okay? Don't have sex with dogs. Period. Simple. Have sex with humans. Humans have sex with humans. Dogs have sex with dogs. You know? So, do that. Yeah? Don't interspecies things unless it's viable. In this case, humans. And that's no. Humans and dogs, no. Like, didn't we watch South Park? Pig and elephant DNA just don't splice. And we know that. Like, seriously? Different animal doesn't happen. And that's the other thing she talks about in this stupid video. Because they're a dog and you're a person, that you can't get pregnant either. Ew! Like, oh my god, this girl. I just want to strangle her and throttle her and kick her down some stairs. That's all I pretty much want to do to her because that's just wrong. You're doing something to a dog who loves you unconditionally and you're doing this to the poor dog. You're abusing the dog because abusing a pet is like abusing a child because their brains are very similar in the way of thinking and the way they are. And you're pretty much molesting a child when you're molesting a pet. So don't do it. It's wrong. And you shouldn't be animal sexual. You should be locked away somewhere, okay? That's what I think. And that's what I feel. Because that's just... ew! Okay? Okay. That is my last thing I want to talk about today. I don't want to leave it there on that last thing. But I have no choice because I have nothing else to talk about today. But I love you guys and I hope that positive does come your way and that, you know, because this is the offensive where offensive shit happens like that, which is sad but fucking true, because people are head. But this is the offensive where you can be as offensive as you want or need to be. In that case, you fucking have to be. I just can't get over it, guys. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I will see you next week. And please don't have sex with your dog. Please get plastic bags now for 10 days. And that'd be awesome. And don't throw kittens on the highway while you're driving. That would be great. Thanks. Don't be cruel to animals and be nice. Love you guys. Bye. Woo!